Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right, well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable of helping a friend out and beating you in the same night.
Well, while you've been off auditioning for movies and getting in fights with your old high school bully, I've been training for our match. You see, it's become a bit personal for me. You might even say I feel disrespected by your attitude. It's like everything's easy for you, huh? You show up in WWE and just waltz your way to the top? Well, that makes me angry.
Didn't you do the exact same thing?
Not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous dad to help me get here. I've earned everything I have.
There it is again. Disrespect. And speaking of that, beating me is not even on your list as far as I can tell.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Fair enough. Well, after tonight, you'll have a new goal to put on your list. Take back the Raw Women's Championship from Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger.
We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte on her list.
The list has proven to be a great motivational tool for Red and Trey, but now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation.
It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Wow, what a sequence.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. T-bone!
Great reflexes.
And the referee starts his 10 count.
When I think of the saddest betrayals in WWE history, Charlotte cutting down her father in front of the entire WWE Universe might be the most heartbreaking. That was just brutal. Big elbow. Charlotte Flair is one of the most accomplished superstars on the entire WWE roster, male or female. She's a multi-time champion, and I can't imagine going head-to-head with her and not being intimidated.
Charlotte Flair's as cool as they come, but just like her father, the longer the match goes, the more visibly frustrated she can get. When you're emotionally desperate, it can lead you to make a dire mistake. Charlotte's opponent would be wise to play it cool and act on any potential mistake. But Be cautious. You don't want to get on Charlotte's bad side with no exit strategy.
Byron, you mentioned that moment where Charlotte fired her father. It was harsh, but she brought up a good point. Back then, folks still called her Ric Flair's daughter.
Well, Rick may have led her to success, but she's become a megastar without her. Now they've patched things up, and the world will soon know him as Charlotte Flair's dad instead. Everyone must bow to the queen, especially her opponent.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
Really just laying it in.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
The championship hanging in the balance.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
The champ not looking great right now.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
She steers clear there.
Rolling neck snap.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
Yeah, she's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Oh, it's coming! The champ will stay champ.
Charlotte's the champion into the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Retains the title.
This is where we can see where Charlotte fell short of her legacy.
Here
Check
is your
this
winner
out.
and
Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Women's Champion, the Queen.
She continues to impress with the win here tonight.
If this outcome becomes a pattern for Charlotte, her future's going to look very, very bleak. I don't think that's going to be the case, Corey. You don't get paid to think.
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
Alright, well the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out, my first action figure. Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
The following contest
Today is Rusev Day.
and
WWE Superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
From what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Ooh!
Evading possible disaster there.
Back suplex. Lana exhibits superior strategy and intelligence and is incredibly beautiful. But the ravishing Russian chooses to use her talents for evil. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. He's been quickly taking control here.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Producing a trampling. The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault. Boom, what a forearm. Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Byron, you mentioned this earlier, and it should be remembered that Lana is a highly educated individual, bilingual, and instead of using her skills for good, chooses to utilize them in guiding Rusev on a brutal path of destruction.
Lana embodies beauty, intelligence, and ambition, something that the WWE Universe and most people in general know absolutely nothing about. Hey, WWE Universe, keep booing Lana. It's only going to make life harder for your beloved heroes.
The lucky fans here in Los Angeles have witnessed many historic moments, including WrestleMania 7. And there's the reversal from Rusev.
Headbutt.
Wow, what impact! Now he's been put on the defensive. Jumping clothesline! What agility!
Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
Oh, and a spear! Penny predicament. I'm not sure if the referee didn't blow that call.
What a kick out.
Uh-oh.
Setting up.
Truly spectacular. He's looking for the win.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
And there's the reversal from Rusev. Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Comes in off the tag. Oh, a flying forearm on the mark. Set company. Is it enough? The cover!
She's more durable than she looks, guys.
This could be huge.
Suplex.
A sidekick. Oh, again! She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
That is a beautiful thing to watch.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Ugh, twisting the body.
She's got her where she wants her. And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Wow, what a sequence. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
She's looking at it early. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. Lana setting it up. Mindbuster!
The W is well in hand. The W is within grasp for Lana.
Nice job by Lana.
She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. She's got the shoulders down. Lana with the easy kick out. Hey, I guess you never know.
Just caught flush.
She's got her where she wants her. Here it comes. An aggressive takedown. This may very well be it. And Lana barely escaped there. Too close for comfort. Rolling neck snap. Now trampling the opposition. It's Lana with the offense. Oh, flying forearm on the mark. This is a big risk, will it? Whoa! Elbow drop! Really seems like Lana is in a world of hurt. That's over at this point. I thought that was it.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Rusev is tagged in. He's in full control now.
From Rusev.
An impressive series of moves. Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Dragon sleeper.
He releases it. And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there. Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Oh, kick right to the gut. Looking helpless right now. Oh, face. He's executing on his plan perfectly.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
Oh, this is bad, guys. Rusev's bleeding.
Saw that one coming.
Another big move.
That puts him in total control. Hoping to end it here. This is it. Gotta wonder what his strategy is here, Cole. Gets the tag. Lariat. That's what you call a bad landing. A high-risk maneuver in the... Look out! Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage. And again, yet another counter. Man, what a slam. Here's a cover. Could be it. 1, 2. Near fall after near fall in this matchup here. Amazing. Hammerlock applied. Oh, no. Uh-oh. That's going to break an arm. Expertly applied triangle.
She might just get...
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Heavy-duty right hand.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. Hurricanrana. She's going to try it again. She brought her right down to the... That should do it right there.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here are your winners.
impressive showing there en route to the win.
Man, these two make quite the pair, Michael.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts, the Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
Why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickie with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so. They violated Law 3.
Red and Mickie are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a 9-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickie can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickie are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner. As in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
Oh, stomping. Ouch. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Diving double axe handle.
She's taking charge here.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Rolling neck snap.
Tying up the legs now. Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh, things taking a turn for her now.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Drop kick. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Here she...
Oh, look out. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft before ultimately joining WWE.
Rolling neck snap. She's dazed in the corner there. Scoop slam. Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
She's so close to making the tag.
And if she doesn't, I don't see how they can win this thing. That's how important this tag is right now.
And there's the tag. Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best friend, Lance Storm, and that's one of the reasons why Peyton is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training.
Look at this. Big slam. She's taking some big hits here.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now
Peyton Royce going for it early. And she gets her shoulder up.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
oh, she turns it around.
Oh!
Right to the back.
Proving tough to catch.
Oh! Again!
Up and down. What a slam.
Hoping to make a tag here.
It sounds like there are a lot of people here tonight hoping for the exact same thing.
Peyton Royce got her there.
Changes her fortune there.
Oh, what a chop block.
Around the world on the WWE Network, WWE fans are glued to their sets watching this match.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
She's looking relentless now.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Oh, could this be it?
Roll the credits. This one's done.
Man, I wonder if Peyton Royce can survive this. That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later. Can't get it done.
And finds a counter.
Neckbreaker.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
Oh, she's going for it again. Samoan driver.
If that's not it, I don't know what is.
Oh, looking to end it here. This could be it. 1, 2, teammate makes the save.
And just in time.
Now with complete control.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag.
She's going for the cover. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Suplex! Classic. She steers clear there. Whoa, it's another reversal. The running Meteora. That's how you wear down your opponent. That is a great reversal. Oh, what a forearm. Big knee to the midsection. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy though, Michael.
We might just see it here.
And this crowd's starting to perk up, Michael. Oh, she makes the tag. Look out, here we go.
Billy Kay showing such creativity. Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the partner in here is absolutely vital.
Failed on the tag attempt. Tagged in. What a clothesline! Ouch! Oh, stomping away. Rolling neck snap.
Oh, what a chop block. And it's Billy Kay showing some agility. And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
She returns the favor there.
A striking blow. Woo-wee. Using the elbow as a weapon. Hurricanrana.
Mickie James setting a frenetic pace.
She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
Elbow drop.
Going up top.
This is going to be big.
Look at this. Narrowly avoiding trouble. Yeah, that could have been bad.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time. Oh. Hurricanrana. Oh, what a counter. The running Meteora. That offense really hitting her hard.
She's taking on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Going high risk again. Look at this. What a splash. Wasn't expecting that. Heavy duty right hand. Tagged in. What a sidewalk slam. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here are your winners.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
Anytime you can pick up a win inside a WWE ring, you have something to be extremely proud of.
Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or willy willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Championship, the Queen.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Corey, you would have to think it'll take the performance of a lifetime to walk out of here tonight with the gold around her waist.
Yeah, you don't beat the champ unless you go at her with nothing less than your absolute best.
Here comes Mickie James. The future is iconic.
Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
They may or may not be two of my most trusted sources.
There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championship with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic t-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Spin kick.
Carefully measured knee drop.
The champ getting put on the back foot here.
Oh, nasty impact.
Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point. Oh, boom.
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Oh, what impact. Oh, again! Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. What's up?
Running bulldog. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Some hard offense landing on the champ. Boom!
Harsh impact.
She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She's a live wire right now. Get out of her way.
Ollie, a scoop slam. She's calling for it.
This can't bode well.
Strong arm to the mat. Cover by the challenger.
From behind.
And the champ kicks out.
She saw the opening and got the shoulder up.
Peyton Royce got her there.
Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight. Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Jawbreaker.
Call it Dennis.
Boom, what impact. The champ has been taken to their limit.
This is all but over. Just a step quicker.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good. Oh, boom. Back between the ropes. Jawbreaker.
Call it Dennis.
Stomping down.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
For the win to retain the championship. Whoa, it's another reversal.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Inverted DDT.
Rolling neck snap.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you? Got her there.
Boom, what impact. Boom. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Ooh. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed.
Oh, from behind.
Mickie James is finding herself in some serious trouble here. I think this one's over. Oh, perfect kick.
forearm. Oh, God, what an elbow. And a suplex. She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. Oh, Mickie James is on the attack now.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
And now she gets it for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on. Oh!
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K20?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see two ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number two, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should...
That was a difficult choice, but at least you're in control of the situation.
Yeah, I guess.
It appears Red and Mickie are having a slight disagreement over who's going to start the match.
A bit strange since these two are normally on the same page.
Looks like they worked things out for now, at least.
And this tag title match is underway as Red and Mickie James take on the team of Lana and Lacey Evans.
Lana and Lacey have had a lot of success lately, so Red and Mickie better not take them lightly.
I'm pretty sure since Mickie's career is on the line in every match she competes in, she's not going to take anyone lightly.
Hey, you never know what can happen. It's human nature to occasionally take your eye off the ball.
It's also human nature to not want to constantly annoy your coworkers, but yet somehow you do it anyway.
What a smash!
That is just insulting.
These superstars have both entered as challengers. One of them's going home as champion. When Rusev and Lana beat Bayley and Elias during the mixed match challenge, I was shocked. Mostly because I looked forward to a winner's duet with Bayley and Elias, but also because it was Lana's first win.
Really just laying it in.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Oh, face first.
Good night.
Michael, I don't agree with your sentiment about wanting to hear Elias and Bayley in concert, but I agree that nobody thought Lana could pin Bayley. After all, she hadn't won a match in WWE, like, ever.
No, when you have a tag partner and trainer like the super athlete Rusev, it's just a matter of time before you reach the top of your division. Frankly, I was shocked they didn't win the entire mixed match challenge.
Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the corner.
She's almost there. Just a bit more.
And I have never seen her partner more amped up than she is right now, Cole.
And now Mickie James tags herself in.
This might have something to do with that disagreement they had before the match.
They better figure this out or they're going to lose and Mickie's career will be over.
Whoa, mid kick out of nowhere. And that'll do it.
Despite whatever friction Mickie James and Red were having, Mickie manages to get the victory for their team over Lana and Lacey Evans.
I told you she was focused, Saxton.
I guess so, but I still think something's not quite right.
What was that all about?
I have no idea, but maybe their earlier issue was bigger than we thought.
I think we're about to find out what's really going on.
You don't deserve to hold this tag title because you are not a partner. A partner wouldn't conspire to turn her back on a teammate, to intentionally lose these titles and end her supposed friend's career. That's right, I heard everything you said. So we are finished as a team, and I'll keep defending these tag titles all by myself if I have to. But as for my SmackDown Live Women's Championship, if you want it so bad so you can cross it off your precious list, then fine, I'll fight you. But since I'm risking my career, you're going to have to put something important of yours on the line too, something that means just as much as my career. What do you got? Oh, I know. How about that precious sacred list of yours? If I win, I get to destroy it. And then maybe you'll start thinking a little more clearly. So tell me, how bad do you want my title?
I'll do it.
Wow, this is truly shocking. We all knew the team of Red and Mickie James would eventually come to an end, but no one ever imagined it would happen like this.
And now they're facing each other with Mickie's career and the list on the line? This is insane!
Yeah, either way, this ends very badly for one of these women.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
You know, when
introducing the challenge.
So much at stake tonight in this emotion-filled match between former friends and partners. If Red defeats Mickie James, she becomes SmackDown Live's Women's Champion and ends Mickie's career. But if Mickie wins, she'll destroy the list that's meant so much to Red as a guiding force throughout her career.
If Red were to lose this match and subsequently the list, it could have a devastating effect on her career.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Saxton. That list means everything to her. Without it, she'd essentially be lost. Rolling neck snap.
Stringing together some big moves here.
Yeah, she's a little all the way for the top. Somebody's got hops.
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Ooh, well measured. Neck snap.
Finds a way to reverse. Oh, clothesline!
All measured up.
What a counter!
Neckbreaker! Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
choke slam.
Cover for the championship. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red looks like the least excited superstar to win a championship that I've ever seen.
Well, she might be having regrets about how this all played out.
You should have taken a different path to get here, but you still deserve this. Just remember, some things in life are a lot more important than crossing things off a list.
I'm sorry. Maybe I deserve this title, but you deserve this moment.
Despite what led up to this match, that's a respectful gesture from Red, giving Mickie James an opportunity to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
Yeah, it appears that maybe these two will someday be able to put their friendship back together.
Thank you, Mickie James. You and your contributions to WWE will be severely missed.
And that's how I won my first SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
That totally sucked the air out of the room.
That's why I wanted to skip over that part of the story.
I'll distract him with the visual aid. With everything we'd accomplished, we were really starting to cement our legacies, especially in our hometown where we'd always been overshadowed by a certain individual, until this happened. That is a beautiful sign, don't you think?
I agree. I would never throw rocks at a sign like that.
Even though we were gaining respect and recognition, I still felt like I had a lot more to prove than Red. She had won championships everywhere we went, and I only had my Universal title win over Samoa Joe that was mostly considered a fluke. Sure, I started a movie, but that sort of thing didn't hold the same weight. So I sought out the advice from someone who was a visionary in this business. A man who had been the guiding force behind the careers of countless legendary superstars.
By the way, I saw your movie, and some of the choices you've made were, intriguing.
That really means a lot coming from you, Mr. Heyman.
Just call me Paul, thank you. So, other than this fantastic, I have no choice but to eat at lunch, why am I here?
I asked you to meet with me because I need help from the guy who managed some of the biggest names in sports entertainment history. Kurt Angle, The Big Show, Steve Austin.
Don't forget Brock Lesnar!
But before you go any further, let's just get one thing straight. I'm not going to advocate for you. I'm enjoying my retirement way too much.
I don't want an advocate, I just want your advice. I've made progress with how people perceive me, but there's still some holdouts. So, how do I earn the respect of everyone in the locker room? How do I reach the heights the legends you guided reached and build a career that's Hall of Fame worthy?
I really hate suggesting this, but in this business, there's only one surefire way to cement your legacy and become immortal. And that's by defeating the greatest force this universe has ever known. And yes, I'm talking about the Undertaker.
Good one.
Yeah, come on, Paul. I'm serious.
And so am I. Dead serious. Just look at what a victory over The Undertaker did for my client, Brock Lesnar. If you want that type of prestige, there's only one way to get it.
But no one's seen The Undertaker in years.
Oh, I'm sure The Undertaker is still out there somewhere. And if you want to, you can still find him. But I personally don't recommend it. Come on, you've had your success. The WWE Universe admires you, although there's no accounting for taste. Is the respect of the men and the women in that locker room really worth risking everything you have? Your well-being, your soul? Just think about it carefully, because if I were you, and thank God I'm not, I'd forget the whole thing and just walk away before it's too late.
I want to do it. I want to cement my legacy by defeating The Undertaker.
Hey, it's your funeral, and if that's what you really want, I'll arrange a meeting with someone who might be able to help you find The Undertaker. Red, it's been a pleasure, and Trey, well, despite my better judgment, I wish you luck.
Kind of creepy here late at night.
Did you know some arenas are supposedly haunted?
Really?
Yeah. This one time after your match, all I heard was boo!
Assuming you didn't get that from a popsicle stick, I'm mildly impressed.
Thanks. So where's Heyman's friend who's going to help you find The Undertaker? He's supposed to meet us here, right?
Paul didn't give me any info other than a time and a place, so maybe his guy's running late. Did you hear that?
It's kind of hard not to. No one else is in the building right now, so maybe it's Heyman's guy. We should go check it out.
I don't know.
Seriously? You want to take on The Undertaker, but you're afraid of an arena boiler room? Let's go. I can't really see much, can you?
No, so we should probably try again some other time. I mean, technically The Undertaker's dead, so it's not like he's going anywhere.
Wait. I think I just saw something move. Hello?
You sure about this?
Come on, it'll be fine.
It's not too late to turn back.
Are you here to meet with us about finding The Undertaker? I swear, I saw someone down there.
Did you see a light switch anywhere?
No.
I should have never gotten myself into this.
Yeah, it was your idea.
I can't believe mankind used to hang out down here. I'm gonna head back up and try to call Heyman. Papa Shango?
Well, this is unexpected, but I guess you'd need someone with supernatural powers to track down the dead man. Ask him to help.
Mr. Shango, apparently we have a mutual friend in Paul Heyman who said you could help me find The Undertaker?
I don't think he's going to talk.
Clearly. So, how do we go about finding Taker? You want us to get inside the furnace?
No, furnaces are hot. So maybe he's saying we're warm. Like, we're close to finding the Undertaker. This is exciting!
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Wait! I think he's trying to tell us something.
What was that? It's in my eyes.
I don't know, but it kind of has a lemony flavor? Not bad.
You're eating it?
Cool.
What the hell is that?
I think it's some kind of portal.
There's no way I'm going in a portal.
If you want to become immortal, you have to go through the portal. See? It even rhymes. And besides, you're always telling me I need to loosen up and be more open-minded. So maybe you need to take your own advice for once.
The last time I said that, I was trying to get you to try pineapple on your pizza, not cross over into the netherworld.
It looks like it's starting to close. Make a decision.
Fine. Hey, wait! Papa Shango, no! Well, that's just great. Now we don't even have our voodoo mime guide. Are you smiling? I told you not to eat that dust. Hey, snap out of it.
What was that for?
Ow, that was way harder than my slap. I was just trying to wake you up.
I don't think we're asleep.
Then what is this place? Did you hear that?
From now on, let's just assume I hear everything you hear. Okay?
Look.
It's Kane! This is awesome! Maybe you can help my friend. He's trying to find your brother, and we lost our guide. Not cool! Look out! Trey? Trey! It's all right, Trey. Yeah, You did good. You did good. Catch your breath. Are those fireworks? Weird.
That's what you think is weird about all this?
Maybe we're supposed to use these to signal for help.
Who's gonna help us here?
No idea, but either way, we'll get to see some cool fireworks. Oh, it's like the 4th of July.
Yeah, except I just barbecued Kane.
I think it worked. Something's coming.
How do we know it's a good something?
Hey! Help!
Wait, is that...
Yes! Yes! I was sailing around the ocean of reincarnation when I was summoned by the works of fire in the sky.
Can you help us? I set out to find the Undertaker, but I'd be happy now to just make it home alive.
Step aboard, Skarsgård, and I will do my best to guide you on your wonderful journey. But for it to be truly over, you must delete the demon of Death Valley that you speak of.
Come on. This is our best and only option.
You don't have any more of that Shango dust, do you?
I wish.
So are you taking us to the Undertaker?
Before you do battle with the man who is dead, you must first encounter the Lady of the Marsh. Yes. If you look past her, she will make you obsolete, and you will never return to your home dimension.
Is there anything else you can tell us about her that would help?
She is a creature of darkness, despair, and decay. We have already entered her plane of existence some time ago.
How can you tell? It's so dark out here.
That's how I can tell. This is as far as Skarsgård can take you, so I must bid you farewell.
That's it? What kind of boat ride doesn't have snacks?
Do you at least have anything that can help us see where we're going?
Only the Lady of the Marsh's luminance will pierce the darkness. There, in the distance, a flickering light. Our passage of time on the ocean of reincarnation was wonderful. I hope your vessels survive the treacherous conditions you now must face. Good evening, compeers.
I should have listened to Paul Heyman and left this alone. I'd be at home on the couch right now watching true crime murder mysteries instead of becoming one.
Don't say that. We can do this, whatever this is.
That must be the Marsh Lady's cabin. Not great curb appeal.
Should we call her out for a fight?
Or we could quietly steal the lantern, run for our lives, and try to find a way out of here. I like that plan better. It won't move. It's like some invisible force is holding it there.
I think she's calling us to go in the cabin.
You speak Marsh Lady all of a sudden?
See? I was right.
Oh, turds.
You want to play? Play with Nikki. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Red! What the? Is this about me messing with the lantern? I just wanted to get a closer look. It's an antique, right?
Our fun is just getting started. Run. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Ugh.